So today we will look at balancing a redox reaction by ion electron method. I've already written down the question, so we have to balance this equation in which potassium dichromate reacts with sodium sulfite in acidic medium to give Cr3 plus and sulfate ion. Okay. So in solving this there are several steps involved. So we will do them one by one. So the first step is to remove the ions whose oxidation state does not change. So sodium, for example, K for example, you will eliminate them. They are known as spectator ions because before the chemical reaction and after the chemical reaction they are same. There is no difference in their oxidation state. So we don't need to write them. So I'll write this equation. This will be dichromate and sulfite ion, and acidic medium means H plus, and this gives Cr3 plus sulfate. Now in the next step we will have to find the oxidation of each of the atoms. So here you will have to find the oxidation state of chromium. This is plus 6. Here this is plus 4 of sulfur. This is plus 3. This is plus 6. So as you can see, chromium goes from plus 6 to plus 3. So it is getting reduced, and sulfur goes from plus 4 to plus 6. So there is oxidation. Now the next step is to write the oxidation half and reduction half separately. So SO3 minus 2 minus, this is I'm writing oxidation half first, will become SO4 2 minus. So here this is plus 4, this is plus 6, that means 2 electrons have been released. So this is oxidation half. The reduction half is Cr2O7 2 minus becomes Cr3 plus. Now first of all, because here on the reactant side we have 2 chromium atom, we will add a 2 here, and now each chromium atom is in plus 6 oxidation state. Here it is plus 3. That means per chromium atom 3 electrons has been consumed, but there are 2 chromium atoms, so 6 electrons have been consumed. Now in step 3 we will add these reactions in such a way that electrons get cancelled. So here I will have to multiply this by 3 and add these two half reactions. So I will get 3 sulfite plus Cr2O7 2 minus gives 2Cr3 plus 3 sulfate. Now in the next step we have to do charge balancing. We have to balance the charge. So if you look at the reactant side, each sulfite ion has minus 2 charge. There are 3 sulfite ions, so the net charge here is minus 6, and there's one dichromate ion with minus 2 charge, so the net charge is minus 8. On the product side, each chromium is plus 3. There are 2 chromium atoms, so this is plus 6 and this is minus 2 into 3 minus 6. So the net charge is 0. So in order to balance the charge, I will have to add 8 H plus. H plus because this is acidic medium. So this will be 3 sulfite plus Cr2O7. And how many H I will add? I will have to add 8 H because now on the reactant side as well as product side, the net charge is 0. And this will give us 2Cr3 plus 3 sulfate. And because I've added 8 hydrogen, I will have to add 4 H2O on the other side in order to balance the hydrogen atoms. and this is your final balanced reaction. A good way to check whether the equation has been balanced or not is to check whether your oxygen is balanced or not. Right? We accounted for sulfur, we accounted for chromium, we accounted for hydrogen, but we never balanced oxygen. If your reaction has been balanced actually, you will see that number of oxygen on reactant side as well as product side will be same. So let's check that. So here we have 9 oxygen atoms, here we have 6, so on reactant side we have 16 oxygen atoms. If you look on the product side, here you have 12 oxygen atoms, and from here you have 4. So you have 16 oxygen atoms on the reactant as well as product side. So you can actually follow the steps and balance the equation and then cross check it by just checking the number of oxygen on both sides. So this is balancing of a redox reaction or ionic equation by ion electron method.